Broadcasting live from the Ho2 studio, it is the Enter the Shell show. I am joined by the band Canto, which you could find at cantotheband.com. Guys, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having us.
Now, very interesting for those listening to the show. You know that I record on Tuesdays. Why do I record on Tuesdays and the show is out on Thursdays? Just in case anything crazy should happen, which was the case this day. We were getting ready to set up, when all of a sudden the drummer forgot the cymbals. Not saying that that's an important part in a drum set or anything like that, but kind of important. Guys, has any of this ever happened to you guys before?
Yeah, this was best case scenario right now. Forgetting the cymbals was we'll take that over any other mistake that we've had.
What has been something that has been a major mistake? Like, if this is a light mistake, I'm curious if you guys have ever run into a major mistake in your career.
It hasn't been actually too catastrophic.
Mistakes. There's definitely times on stage where something, like in the middle of a set, something just
doesn't work.
Straight up gives up the ghost. Yeah, like with no forewarning. I remember, I think on the Roxy once. Actually, here's the thing. It was stupid. It was nothing. It wasn't an accident. I did it. It was something that could have been fixed almost immediately. My guitar cut out, and I didn't know for the longest time, but it was just like a flip of a switch. I thought like a cable went awry or something. Anyway, so that wasn't that exciting, but I remember pissing my pants because I was so.
Did you really piss your pants?
No.
Okay. That's major.
Maybe I should. Yeah.
Maybe.
But you know what? You guys need to go through things like this.
I ripped my pants too. I remember that happened one show. We were just talking about that.
During the middle of the show?
Pretty much. I don't know if anyone noticed, but it was.
That part we're not.
What I found interesting about you guys is that you guys are all siblings. And here's the thing. Being siblings, you guys are influenced, I would say, by the same type of music. What are you guys doing to distinguish yourselves apart from that? You guys obviously have the same influences.
From each other? Or
Yeah.
I don't know. We don't try to...
Yeah, we don't try to be different from each other. I mean, we all kind of.
We don't not allow the other person to like the same thing or something, which just sort of seems like a weird sibling thing. It's like, dude, I thought that was cool first, but
That's how I am with my siblings.
Yeah, no. I mean, we don't really have that. If anything, we're sort of excited when someone finds a new band that none of us have heard of, and then they show it to us, and we kind of all agree on whether or not we like it or not, without any sort of, I don't know.
I'm curious because this happened to me and my brother and my sister. There's an album that all three of us have, and we all not bought it at the same time, but we kind of got it around the same time of each other. And it's just we could have easily bought the album and just shared it, but we wanted it out for ourselves. And that was Lauryn Hill's Miss Education. And is there an album that all three of you have individually of the same artist?
I think we bought some Daft Punk albums more times than we needed to. Basically, I think we have a hard copy, an iTunes digital. But yeah, and that was sort of a mistake. We all just came home one day. We're like, I bought Homework. And then we're like, well, so did I. And the other guys. So, I mean, yeah, we definitely have doubled up on some of our albums unintentionally.
You guys have 11,000 fans on Facebook, which is quite the accomplishment.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. I mean, I don't say it's a great accomplishment, but yeah, we're happy to have them as fans.
Did that happen overnight, or has that been just a constant?
No,
it's been pretty steady. I mean, with the release of the EP, it definitely went up. I think, a little bit faster than it has, but it's pretty steady just from internet buzz that sort of goes around.
Do you guys ever walk around like, I got 11,000 people at my disposal?
Certainly not. Certainly not. I mean, of course, like I said, we're happy to.
Yeah.
We're very glad that we have fans of our music. So,
I mean, it's tough.
Hopefully, it'll grow.
And I know it will, because for me, I'm very weird when it comes to Facebook. As far as I'm the type of person that the only way you're going to become a fan of Enter the Shell on Facebook is if I touch you, but if I like come into your like life, you know what I mean? I'm very much a person that is very, grassroots guy. Right now, Enter the Shell has 960, fans, followers, whatever, and that has been, and I'm proud of that, and I see bands with like 11,000, 100,000. And to me, it's just like, wow, that is amazing. But I always say, how many of those people are you actually touching, and are you going and physically, talking with?
Yeah.
And I asked that of you guys, of those 11,000, have you met all 11,000, or is that just
And it's it's funny you bring that up, because that's sort of a concern of mine, I guess you would say, is that like, because I guess there's instances where you have to like the freaking Facebook page if you just like want to hear a song or something like that. There's like something we'll say like, listen to Canto's music, and then it's like, but before you do that, hit the like button. It's just like, I don't know, however you access it. And then so I wonder like how many people just sort of like click it, listen to the music, and then they're like, whatever. Or if they really, I would like to think that a lot of them really enjoy it, and they really are fans of the music and everything. But I don't like to think pessimistically like that.
Of course. You want to think that they
but
click
then again,
on it.
I mean, you raise a point in that we try and be pretty active with fans. We try to reach out to them whenever we can, send them stuff sometimes, send them hard copies of our CD or something like that. Our younger brothers are very into Batman.
Look.
In fact, it's a thing of contention between we have a Batman versus Superman debate that goes on in our house.
Well, that's about to happen. The movies are about to do that.
Yeah.
You know that, right?
Are they?
Ben Affleck is going to play Batman.
Yeah.
Shit.
Now.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Here's the thing with that.
What do you think about that?
Okay. Now, from a comic book fan, Superman should win. But as a human being, Batman has to win. And I feel that Batman should win, because Batman is the only, character that I know of that is a normal human, right? And, us as humans, we want to be the superior race. So we get Superman that's battling Batman, an illegal alien, by the way, that comes in and is just like, wait, man, like if Batman wins, or I'm sorry, if Superman wins, then what is that saying about the human race? That we could be taken over by aliens, So for me, it has to be Batman. Like, Batman has to win, because and here's another thing. This is another reason why Batman has to win. Batman has to win because Superman has all the superpowers. So everybody already thinks right away, oh, he has the superpowers, he has strength, he has everything. So Superman's going to have to win. So that's my opinion. Batman, even though I'm a Superman fan, I'm not going to lie, I like Superman. But
you pity the weak.
Well, I'm a fan of the human race. You know what I mean? And I want humans to be.
I guess I can't argue with that.
You like the underdog.
I do. I'm a huge fan of the underdog. Who knew this whole Batman thing versus Superman would spark such a debate? I know you listening are probably intrigued as well. So with your comments, email me, turtle@entertheshell.com. Our cameraman / photographer, Denim Dan, wanted to weigh in on this debate of Superman versus Batman. Denim, what do you got to say?
Well,
that's Phil, by the way.
First of all, I just wanted to say that between the Walter Rose shirt that I wore today, I was debating whether wearing this or my blue Superman emblem shirt, which I love so much because my dad bought it for me for Christmas like 3 years ago. But listen, man.
Awesome.
Dude, with Bryan Cranston playing Lex Luthor in the next Superman film, or the Batman Superman film, it doesn't matter if Ben, whatever his name,
Affleck.
may his name might not be mentioned, but dude, if he's gonna play Batman, as long as Superman kicks his ass in some way or another, I'll be happy. But I will definitely pay to see it in 3D.
Okay. Now, who do you think is going to win, Superman or Batman?
See, that's the thing. I was thinking about this, and I really think.
Did I sway you?
No, dude. I really think they're gonna have this back and forth type of thing. You know, they're gonna be like, oh well, you know, you're doing things not right. I'm unfamiliar with this, so I'm gonna go against you and everything. No, my way's the right way. I know it about justice. But then they're gonna fight. They're gonna have this epic battle. Batman is almost going to kill Superman, and that's what's gonna make the final decision. Like, oh wait a minute, no, what am I doing? I'm going against justice. You're just trying to do as much good as I am. Let's work together. That's where the film is gonna head. I guarantee.
It's kind of like how we
dude,
fight.
if that's not how the film is written and plays out, I'll buy you at least a bottle of wine.
Done.
At least one.
I call it the Three Amigo effect. Have you guys ever seen the movie Three Amigos?
No.
Oh,
I know.
Okay, this weekend homework. See Three Amigos immediately. There's this part where they're pitching the Three Amigos a film. He's like, okay, you go out and you meet this guy. You don't like him, but then you fight. You learn he's a good guy, and at the end of they're like, and at the end of the movie, you're friends. You know what I mean? And it's just like, okay, that's bullshit. I don't want to see fucking Friends. I want to see Superman die. You know what I mean?
Whoa.
I want to see some
Batman
shit.
die.
I know it's not going to happen, but, you know, I think that would be cool. Now, like I said, this has sparked such controversy that even the drummer, David, I believe, right? They wanted to weigh in, say some things.
Well,
You're over by the mic, David.
Superman wins always, forever.
100% of the time.
Satisfaction
Satisfaction
is what they told me to say.
guaranteed, or your
Just
money
told me to
back.
say laser vision and I'd be good.
He can't win because he's not. First of all, he's not American, and
What do you mean? He's all American.
he's not a real human. You know what I mean? He's an alien. So it's like,
But he represents all those things.
okay.
Batman's not.
I
Real.
mean, he's a pretty good guy. Like I'd say, Superman.
Oh yeah. Oh, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that he's a bad guy. I'm like I said, big
Come on.
Superman
Bingo.
fan. You know what I
Bingo.
mean? But I'm just saying, in the battle, looking at it, you know what I mean? Like, none of us want to see. You know, we all want to believe that humans can overcome any obstacle, whether it's something supernatural or something.
Or Ben Affleck being a terrible actor.
Now that's
He's
where we're gonna
alright.
have. That's where we're gonna spark major debate because I like Ben Affleck. I think he's a good, not great
Everyone
actor. He's a good
freaking
actor.
Shat themselves.
He's-
He was gonna play.
He is a better director. You're right.
I like Daredevil.
You're completely. Argo was badass. Did you want to contribute anything else? No. Okay. Okay. He likes Ben Affleck too.
Who doesn't like Ben Affleck?
I'm
That's
a
what I want
fan.
to know. Like,
Okay. Phil with his 2 cents. Do you guys watch a lot of movies?
David watches the most, I would say.
Okay. What was the last
Or
movie
is
you
the
saw,
most
David?
familiar.
I watched Sin City the other night.
Okay. No. Well, I mean, in a theater, not
In
like
the theater.
you
I
know.
saw Wolf of Wall Street.
Oh, I want to see that. Is that any good?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Okay. Cool. I'm trying to think of the last movie that I saw in a theater.
For me, I think it was Rush. I think that Formula One movie.
I did too. That
That
was the
movie
last
was
one I
dope.
saw.
That movie
Really,
was cool.
I liked it. I'm a big fan of Ron Howard.
He's cool.
Yeah, and I was a big fan of that one too. Well, the reason why I bring up the movies is because the theater owners are actually asking the studios to start limiting the trailers because you know how you're gonna get these like 4 to 5 minute like really amazing trailers. They want them to limit it to 2 minutes, and that's dicey to me because I'm not saying 4 minutes is perfect, but 4 minutes really gets you into the character, into kind of the story. 2 minutes is like just a wham bam, thank you ma'am. Okay, this is it. You know, you're gonna have to start lining up, type thing. So I'm curious. Do you guys like long trailers, or are you more kind of thinking with a theater thought of 2 minutes?
I think the long trailers are cool. I mean, trailers are cool just in movies. Like, I always enjoy watching the trailers when I'm going to a movie.
I mean, I guess the idea of a trailer is just to, you know, leave you wanting more, right? So you would think it would be less, but I don't know, I haven't.
I don't know. Never had a
Dude, you're asking the wrong
trailer
guys. Like, make them 2 minutes, make them 4. I'm not gonna complain.
I mean, like,
I'm
yeah.
still gonna arrive 20 minutes late.
Yeah, I'm still, whatever, like gives you more time to make it to the theater.
Well, this is what they should do. Instead of limiting trailers, they should put the real time. Say, hey, you know, they should have 2 times. This is the time the trailers start, and this is the actual time the movie starts. And then that way people, you know, have a better understanding of, you know, what time they need to be in their seat. Let's just settle on that.
That is true. I feel like there's whenever you go see a movie and you're late, which is 100% of the time I go to see movies.
I like watching the
in my
trailers
case,
though.
I'm always like there's the whole suspense of like wanting of not knowing whether or not the trailers are still going and if I've missed the movie. So if that could be eliminated, that would be one less
One
first
less
world problem in my life.
I know.
burden on your mind.
Our first world problems.
Please, God.
Tell me I didn't miss the opening credits to
So Superman versus Batman.